Good morning. First, let me say if you're surprised to see me, that's because you probably know that I'm taking somewhat of a working partial sabbatical, and I am working. The board has allowed me to use this partial working sabbatical to concentrate and focus on some long-term projects. So I'm not really working my traditional hours, and I'm not as present in the office as I normally am. However, I wanted to come and talk to you this week, given the devastating tragedies that have happened across the Los Angeles County. I think all of you know that I am not a native Angelino. However, as I am now approaching 12 years here in Los Angeles, I can tell you that I have really embraced and adopted Los Angeles as my adopted hometown. And there's a lot of spiritual kinship I have with Los Angeles. It's a place that my family and I have come to love. We can't understand why anybody would be a Los Angeles hater. We love it here. I'm sure all of you feel the same way, or I hope you do. And all of that's the reason why this week's wildfires are so particularly devastating and so difficult to watch. From Pacific Palisades to Altadena and beyond, it's been devastation beyond comprehension. To think that what was once vibrant communities now essentially don't exist. I'm far more familiar with Pacific Palisades than with Altadena, but I know that great downtown of Pacific Palisades has been reduced to rubble, and I understand the same thing's true in Altadena. We have congregants and congregants' families who have, of course, been impacted by the tragedies, and we are doing everything we can as a community to lend a hand, and we're doing everything we can to those communities in Altadena and in the Pacific Palisades. We've reached out, we've let everybody know, especially through the Jewish Federation, that we are here to help, we are here to give support. That's what the purpose of community is, of course. It can feel so heavy to see what's going on, to wonder if it will ever be possible to rebuild. To wonder if there can ever again be a vibrant downtown Pacific Palisades or Altadena, to wonder again if there can ever be these homes in which decades of memories have been gone in a flash. The answer, I know it seems you may not want to hear this, is yes. It may be hard to hear right now because we're not even past the trauma part of this. But if the lived experience of Jews teaches us anything, it teaches us that it is always possible to recreate the world. In fact, in many ways, that is the purpose of being Jewish, to recreate the world virtually every day. And certainly Jews as a people have managed to recreate their world in the face of unspeakable tragedies. We recreated our world after we were expelled from Jerusalem and sent to Babylon. We recreated our world after the expulsions of 1492 when we were dispersed and came to this country. And we have recreated our world after the Holocaust and with the creation of Israel. And Israel, despite its problems, we will recreate that as well, and it will be better. So if we've learned anything from the lived history of our people, it should be nothing but optimism that even in the face of this, even as we see videos of block after block of destroyed business and house, it is not only possible to recreate the world, it is a Jewish imperative to recreate the world. One step toward recreating the world could be for you to join with us tonight in the Gore Sanctuary at 6:15. We're going to have a wonderful service. We're going to hopefully lift your spirits and inspire you and provide a balm for your aching heart. We're going to be joined by our Rabbi Emeritus, Rabbi Don Gore. He's going to be talking to us, and he knows as well as anybody, as someone who spent decades in Los Angeles and now decades in Israel, he knows what it's like to live in communities of crisis, and he knows what it's like to rebuild those communities. I hope you're going to join us. We'd love to see you there, and we'd love to join together with you and lift our spirits and look toward a better future. On behalf of everybody here at Temple Judea, Shabbat Shalom.